Hey guys, what's going on? It's Master Dragon. Today we got a new video. Today we're going to be looking at the 2022 preseason things that are coming out. Jesus Christ, there's so many things that are coming out. I actually saw this on an Instagram story of a friend, and that's how I knew this video was out. Yeah, that's how I kind of knew. So there's obviously a lot of dislikes coming on, and oh my god, I just have to see it. Even Vandrel's here, Exo's here. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna check out those comments after. I gotta see what the hell is going on here. Let's check it out.
Hey everyone, Safe Locked here on behalf of the league team.
Jessica,
We have a lot to cover today,
to
including our plans for preseason, challenges, and game modes. But first, let's talk about the state of the game. Overall, we're pretty happy with the state of League this season. But before we get into the details, let's dive into a topic that's been pretty popular lately, which is new champion balance. When we look at the data, we actually see that new champions have been pretty balanced on release this year.
Well, I don't know what kind of data you have, but first off, Action. There's a bunch of, you guys know there's a bunch of other Viego. My bad, I forgot about Viego. Sunderer. Okay, yeah, I totally forgot. Gwen. Yes.
With the exception of Dr. Mundo. That said, there's more to healthy gameplay than just win rates, and we're still hearing that new champions feel unfair to play against, particularly when it comes to complex abilities or overloaded kits. If we're being completely honest, we don't think our champions have overloaded kits overall. But that being said,
so Red Mercy tweeted that, and it had the subtitles, and I remember seeing this. We don't think our champions have overloaded kits overall. Let's go to here. All right, let's see. Callie, okay. Aphelios, Camille, shield. Oh my gosh, there's Aurelia. Oh, Riven. Oh my god, they never nerfed her. Okay, anyways, let's just keep going.
But that being said, there have been times when we've given new champions too many tools and had to pull back later to give them more clear weaknesses.
Okay.
For example, Samira's ability to dash to allies was removed because it provided too much safety. Combined with her missile blocker, it made seeing her too difficult, especially since that's one of her main forms of counterplay.
Oh yeah, her.
Another thing we consider when we hear a champion feels bad to play against is their intended complexity. We try to make a healthy mix of high, medium, and low complexity champions.
Isn't it ironic that she says that, and then they're like showing a clip of Action who just 1v3s nonchalantly? Like, I mean, okay, maybe they're all pretty low hit point, but still, I mean, the thing is, he has resets just like Samira.
Intended complexity.
Just like Viego.
We try to make a healthy mix of
Vex, Viego, Action, and Samira. I think maybe there's that one champion. Gwen doesn't have a reset. I guess her E, but like they all have these champion resets for whatever reason, and they just like, that's the new thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Udyr rework had a Phoenix stance reset, to be honest, but let's keep going.
Of high, medium, and low complexity champions. In this way, whether you like mechanical skill expression, point and click simplicity, or something in between, there's a new champion that interests you.
Okay, wait a minute, what did I just watch? Like, new champion battle. Let's watch this. This is a 1v2 from Gwen. Okay, she's level 6. No. Oh, I remember this clip actually. I remember watching this when she came out. This is level 16 Aatrox. This is a level 16 Elise. This is a pretty balanced 1v2. So let's watch what happens.
Whether you like mechanical skill expression, point and click simplicity, or something in between, there's a new champion that interests you.
And
For example, with Vex, we wanted to create a champion that was fairly easy to pick up, and we're happy to see she's hitting that mark. But beyond just how complex a champion is to play, there's also how difficult they are to understand. We want new champions to have unique gameplay, but you shouldn't need a wiki to know how to play with or against them. Learning counterplay is a skill test we do think is important, but knowing what a champ can or can't do shouldn't be a part of it. This clarity is something we haven't always hit the mark on, especially with champions like Aphelios, who not only has a complex kit, but was also lacking UI clarity when he was released.
You know what else he's lacking? 20 other weapons. I think instead of having 5 weapons, he should have had 10. You know what was Riot August? He actually initially had the idea of 20 weapons, like kind of like, I think it was something similar to Halo, like a Master Chief in League of Legends or something like that. Probably had a shock. I guess he kind of does have a shotgun, a flamethrower. But yeah, whatever, let's go on.
Designing new champions is a constant balance between making something that's exciting, has clear counterplay, and isn't confusing. We're still trying to find that line, but we want to get to a spot where new champions aren't just numerically balanced, but that you all feel they're fair to play against. Beyond new champion releases, this season we've seen a wide variety of picks in every role.
Okay, I think Pantheon
We've also
was
seen
pretty
a healthy
good.
improvement in diversity of playstyles across roles,
Watch these.
especially in jungle and top
wow.
lane. Some of this is due to direct champion changes, such as the kit adjustments that enable picks like
Wait, that Brad's a
Darius,
Smurf.
Brand, and Morgana.
I'm not gonna
New
lie,
items
that
like
Brad
Anathema's
is
Chain
a
and
Smurf.
Hullbreaker have also had a positive impact, especially in top lane where we're seeing a ton of champion diversity.
Okay.
And finally, we know that some champion classes have been struggling after the item system update, and we've been working on some solutions to help them out.
Okay, I'm editing this video, but did Rengar just double leap, or am I tripping out? No, he definitely did double leap there. Anyways.
And this brings us to our plans for preseason.
I think Rengar definitely
With that,
needs an update.
I'm going to hand things off to Brightmoon, who will go more in depth on the upcoming changes.
Who's Brightmoon? Uh-oh.
Hey everyone, I'm Brightman, the lead producer of gameplay on League of Legends.
I was expecting a girl, I'm not gonna lie, but whatever.
League is like a house. Sometimes we need to do a big renovation to keep it working well, like when we overhauled the item system. And sometimes we just need to add some new furniture.
Oh no.
For this year's preseason, we're sprucing things up with improvements to our existing systems, like items, runes, and the Elemental Rift. Let's start with our plans for items.
Oh,
While some
no.
champions and classes have lots of build options, we've still got others that don't feel like they've got a mythic or legendary that really speaks to them. So we're going to be adding some new items and tweaking some others.
Oh no.
This will include 2 new mythic items. The first one is a support tank item, perfect for champions that want to get aggressive and charge into the middle of a
Does
fight.
she have a reset?
When you immobilize an enemy champion, all nearby enemies will take increased damage from your team for a short period of time.
Yeah, like we just had the description here. Oh, that's gonna be pretty powerful. Like that's gonna be easy. That's not broken. It's kind of interesting, but it's gonna be pretty powerful. It's like 10%. It's like an abyssal mask, basically, right? That's all they're doing.
Short period of time.
Wait, that is an abyssal mask.
Second new mythic item is built for mages who are looking for a little more survivability.
Oh,
It grants damage reduction that lingers for a few seconds after you get hit. And while the protection holds, you'll also get ability haste. We think it'll be particularly good for longer range mages who need a mythic that helps them survive a dive rather than pile on extra damage.
you know, okay. If they're doing this, I don't mind it, but they have to. I think everyone can agree here. They have to take out Zhonya's. Just tell me your. Honestly, I think this video would have no dislikes. Maybe like 2, whatever, 10, 100. If they said we're also removing stopwatch. I don't see that happening.
When we updated League's item system, we wanted to give every champion strategic choices in every game. We still think that's the right goal for mythics.
After 2-3 items,
but our thinking
build
has
stopwatch.
changed when it comes to legendary items. We think it's okay if some champions build the same legendary in most games, if
A
it's a
stopwatch
perfect
should be
fit.
legendary this time.
But we also want you to have plenty of options, which is why we're improving legendaries for mages, assassins, and tanks. For example, assassins can look forward to a new legendary item that gives ability haste.
Sanguini
It
Blade.
also refunds a portion of their ultimate's cooldown with enemy takedowns. Tanks that
kinda
can never
cool.
get enough mana will be happy with a new legendary item that grants bonus health based on total mana, and also burn some of it to create a shield whenever they immobilize an enemy.
That's kind of cool.
Finally,
I like that.
mages who are tired of being denied their hard-earned kills
That's
can
legendary.
rejoice. They'll be receiving a new legendary that grants magic pen against recently shielded enemies.
Wait,
As for
what?
runes, we think there are
Magic pen against recently. Oh, that's shield breaker for mages. That's really good. I like that. I like that.
against recently shielded enemies.
I like that.
As for runes, we think there are some good targeted changes we need to make.
Omni Stone.
Most of all, we feel the Inspiration Tree's identity has been pretty unclear, and we'd like to broaden its keystone use cases. For example, we're reworking Glacial Augment to double down on its fantasy of slowing down enemies. We're
Okay.
also making some modifications to Lethal Tempo to lean into its attack speed fantasy and give it a more distinct use case in the Precision Tree.
I don't know what they
Up
did.
next are bounties. Champion bounties give teams who are behind a way to get back into the game without being a straight shot to victory.
Wow.
And this year, we're adding a second way for teams to try and make
Vanguard.
a comeback. Objective bounties will work like champion bounties, except you cash them in by taking map objectives, like towers or Baron. They ramp up slowly when the enemy team lead grows, and the bounty is shared with your whole team, regardless of who claimed it. Taking objectives really is the best way to come back when you're behind, so we want to help make that a clearer and more rewarding strategy.
So
That
now
said, if a team is
more objectives are going to give more bounties if you're behind. I kind of like that. I like, if you play Dota 2, I really hated playing from behind. That is the worst thing ever. I'm guessing people in this game also hate doing that. I actually like playing from behind. It gives me a challenge, but I mean, most people don't like that. And in Dota 2, God, I hated that so much. And I'm like just literally iron in that game, right? So
is really far ahead, objective bounties won't change that.
Player base.
Being the better team should always get you a win. So we'll be watching the new bounty system closely to keep things in check. Finally, let's talk about our biggest addition this preseason, dragons.
Oh, I said this
We
is where
really
I saw
like
on
how each
Instagram.
dragon creates unique terrain, grants powerful buffs, and adds more strategy to the mid and late game. So this preseason, we're adding 2 more. Up first is the Hextech Dragon. When your team defeats it, you'll all gain additional ability haste and attack speed. And if you claim the soul,
Isn't that just, oh, that's new. That's new because there's no Cloud Dragon was your ultimate. Yeah, okay.
you'll receive a chain slow that works kind of like Static Shiv's passive. When this dragon takes over the rift, it creates Hextech gates that can transport you to set locations across the map. The second dragon.
So Red Dragon, by the way, this is better than Red Dragon because Red Dragon is just a damage. Ooh, this one is damage and slow. Oh my God, that's kind of broken.
It's kind of like Static Shiv's passive.
Oh, that's a slow to everyone around the area. It looks like, by the way, that slow looked like it was 30%.
That works
look how
kind
slow
of
she
and
was.
attack speed.
Look at this.
And if you claim the soul, you'll receive a chain slow that works kind of like Static
Okay, maybe like
Shiv's
20%,
passive.
but like
When this
that's
dragon takes
AoE.
over the rift, it
So let's see these ones. So this portal. Oh, I don't know where this one goes. It just closes, I guess, but whatever. This one looks like it comes from the base. There's an arrow pointing from the base. I'm not sure where. Yeah, this comes from your base. That's what it says here.
this dragon takes over the rift, it creates Hextech gates.
I don't confirm me on this one, but this one looks like it's pointing to the right, and this one looks like it's pointing to the base, but they're the same portal, so
That can transport you to set locations across the map.
yeah, there's probably going to be an indication that this one probably sends you across, like over here, basically Earth.
The second dragon joining the party is Hextech's darker sibling,
That one's
the
gonna be-
Chemtech Drake. When you slay it, your team will deal increased damage when your HP is low, letting you turn around those close team fights. This dragon soul provides a second chance at life. Well, sort of. When you die, you'll enter a zombie state, where you can still cast abilities and continue fighting when you'd normally be looking at a gray screen.
So this is just Viego's ultimate. Okay, no, you don't put that in a real game. What have we learned? Don't put revive passives because that's hard to balance. And now, Karthus and oh my gosh, that is gonna kill this. Okay, you know what? No. Do not do this soul. This soul, do not put in. That is. Imagine you team fight, you ace them. Let's get Baron. Woo! All of a sudden you get ace, and you're like, I don't know how to win this game. By the way, it's impossible to win that ultimate, I think, game mode when everyone had zombie passive. And apparently this is a 50-50% that you can be revived or something like that. I'm not too sure.
When you die, you'll enter a zombie state.
Maybe it's all the
where you
time.
can still cast abilities
Jesus
and continue
Christ.
fighting when you'd normally be looking at a gray screen. And when the Chemtech Dragon putrefies the map, it creates camouflage zones in fixed locations. These dragons might seem more impactful than the current ones, and, well, they are. Our goal is to add more
Okay. This is like, in my opinion, I mean, it's kind of a cool, like, new content, but like, bro, in rank, like, gameplay, assassins. Oh, let's go check that bush. Is Zed in there? Oh, yes. And oh, he's also in that bush. That could be over there. Oh, maybe he's in the camp. I can't walk. Me as an AD carry, me as a squishy mage, I can't walk out. I can't walk anywhere. Like just stun me, you know? Like I'm just dead. Although I am seeing like this bush seems like to be removed, and so is Oh, there's a little bush there. I can see it.
and fixed locations.
Yeah, it's still there, right? Oh,
These
maybe.
dragons might seem more impactful
Never
than
mind,
the
it's
current
just assassin
ones.
deaths
And,
everywhere.
Well, they are. Our goal is to add more unique encounters and meaningful strategy to the mid and late game. That said, these are some pretty big changes, and we're ready to adjust if they're making too much, too little of an impact. You can expect to see all of these changes on PvE in a couple of weeks.
This
And
is
we'll be
like
looking for
Fortnite
your
Max.
feedback in the months ahead.
This is like Fortnite Max. I don't know how this game's going to be like
Outside of
that
preseason,
competitively.
something we've heard from all of you is that you'd like more ways to express yourself and your achievements in League. For some of you, ranked is how you define your progress, and that's great. We don't want to change that.
Is there a
But
rank
for
1
those
badge?
of you who aren't focused on the rank climb, there aren't great ways to express your own progress.
Oh.
Champion Mastery and Eternals help you show off your skills on a particular champ.
Oh my god,
They don't tell the
Eternals
story
are,
of your broader League legacy.
Eternals are so
The new
cool.
challenges system should achieve just that.
Don't you
Challenges
have to pay
rank
for
up over
this?
time, showcasing your increasing mastery and legacy across a bunch of different systems,
Okay.
modes, and gameplay, making it a little
This is why I don't like. So this is me for Eternals. The only thing I know is, don't you have to pay for this? Isn't this pay to win? What the hell is this? Like, I don't know, but like, again, me, I don't care about this because you have to pay for Eternals. That's all I remember, and now I just don't care about them.
different than just a standard
So
achievement.
this is like,
We want to highlight not just your rank and champion mastery, but also your inventiveness,
this better be
breadth of
free,
play styles,
by the way.
collection, and everything else in between. Want to showcase your knack for never dying in ARAM? Or how great you are at killing minions in SR in the first 10 minutes? Maybe you've collected over 100 champions, or love participating in events. All of this is now possible to track and display your progress with challenges.
That'd be cool if it was
You'll
free.
get the first glimpse of challenges when they hit PvE next month, and the full system will launch early next year. That's all I have to share with you today. Thanks so much for watching, and here's SafeLocked again to talk about game modes.
When it comes to game modes, one thing we've been hearing from you all is that you'd like more variety in the modes we bring back alongside events. So let's talk about it. To start, we actually agree that the existing rotation of game modes can make some of the most popular modes like Earth and One for All feel a bit stale. Some of you have asked why we just don't bring back some of our other older game modes like Star Guardian and Vision
It just
or
costs too
Ascension
much
to
money.
mix things up.
It costs
The
too much
answer is
money.
that bringing back old modes isn't as easy as flipping a switch. League is
Yeah, it
constantly
is.
changing, which means all of our existing modes require constant upkeep. For example, when we released Yumi, we had to figure out how she'd function in One for All. What happens when a Yumi attaches to a Yumi who is attached to a Yumi? Because of upkeep like this, we have to
Bro, programmers, like, aren't this like a $50 billion company? You can hire like 10 programmers and they could figure it out. If you have one programmer and you're paying them like whatever salary, like sure, but like, I'm pretty sure that's pretty easy to figure out. Like, press W, okay, add in, I'm not like, I used to program a bit, but like, I don't know how in depth this is, but like, add in like 10 lines of code, boom, done. Some glitches here, okay, to add 3 lines, yeah, I get it, but I could probably, this is, I don't know. I get these big
Yumi,
modes.
we had to figure out how
I get these big modes, like this one takes a while. I heard it took 2 years, but like, honestly, they could hire more developers. Let's be honest here. They're like $50 billion company. And there's also, by the way, when Warcraft 3 had those game modes and StarCraft 2 had all those game modes, no one was getting paid. People were doing that for free. Yeah, pretty funny. They had a lot of content. They did have a lot of content, but in League, we've got ARAM, Summoner's Rift, and Earth. And this one game mode that comes once a year and a different map. That's it.
upkeep. For example, when we released Yumi, we had to figure out how she'd function in One for All.
That's why when I hear like they don't provide as much content and like Nexus splits, and I guess there's Nexus splits, but like they don't provide a lot of content. And then I look back on how much content Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2 had. I'm just like, they're lazy. They also have the money to afford it. And if people were being paid free to do those maps, yeah.
Happens when a Yumi attaches to a Yumi who is attached to a Yumi. Because of upkeep like this, we have to be very selective about the modes we maintain. And right now, there are just too few popular modes that feel worth the investment compared to making brand new modes or updating more resident ones for you. We've mentioned this before, but we think the sweet spot for game modes are ones that amplify champion fantasies and really build on what you love about your champs and Summoner's Rift. So moving forward, we're focusing on adding more game modes that hit this goal. And to that, let's talk about Ultimate Spellbook. First and foremost, you all seem to really love this one. It was one of our highest engagement modes ever, second only to Earth. And beyond popularity, we're super happy with how long you spent making oversized champions with Cho'Gath Salt, and by that we mean the total amount of time you spent in Ultimate Spellbook stayed high throughout the event. That gives us confidence that it's worth keeping around. That said, there are some clear areas of feedback that we want to address. Junglers were forced to take Smite and another ultimate, which meant they couldn't choose another summoner spell. They also missed out on a lot of exciting plays during the laning phase because they were stuck clearing camps. Beyond that, we also heard that games started to feel a little repetitive due to the small number of available ultimates.
Yep, that's
true.
true.
And we agree. So, this winter, we'll be bringing back Ultimate Spellbook with a bigger ult pool. We'll also be making some adjustments for junglers to ensure that your experience in Ultimate Spellbook is just as fun as everyone else's.
That'd be so cool, actually.
If you'd like to learn more about our approach to game modes, you can check out the dev blog that's coming out today.
Oh, look.
That's all we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you're enjoying Worlds as much as we are. And for any pros watching, once again, please pick a Mumu.
No, that chat's broken. What the hell? Anyways, also, is that a new Mord alt? Like, is this all new? I'm not sure. I don't remember this being in the Rune King, or sorry, in the Mord's alt. But yeah, basically, let's see what people are saying. Imagine how Cloud Drake must feel seeing Hextech and Chemtech Drakes. A dragon that makes you a zombie. We don't think our champs have overloaded kits. Action on W text is longer than Shaco's lore. Wait, someone just tapped me on the shoulder after watching this video and told me this entire thing wasn't actually a joke. And I think they are actually making healthy and smart choices here. Oh, that's weird. My comment. Awesome video. Okay. We'll check out season 2. There you go. That's my comment. I'll be honest. There's a lot of content. This zombie crap though, you better get this out of my game, because this is the most OP, not that part where Ashe is like ulting. You better get that out. The Chemtech dragon, okay, teleporting, that's a new concept. That's gonna hurt me. I mean, remember how people reacted to alcoves and they thought that was OP? No one cared. I'll be honest, that one's like a 10x bigger change, Jesus Christ. But yeah, first of all, maybe you should announce we're removing stopwatch. We think that item sucks and you all agree, so let's get out of that. And yeah, but with that being said, this preseason is going to be disgusting. It's going to be season 11. They have so much mobility shields. Thank God they have shield breaker, but Jesus Christ, this season is going to be this season's going to be worse. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.